From ancient tribes to royal dynasties, from the glory of Napoleon to the fire of revolution, from castles and cathedrals to culture that conquered the world, this is the land of kings, artists, and dreamers. Welcome to History Unlock, where today we uncover the complete history of France. As we journey through the streets of Paris, we witness the lively art scene that flourished in Montmartre, where creativity blossomed among artists and dreamers. The grandeur of the Palace of Versailles stands as a symbol of royal luxury and power, representing a pivotal era in French history. The storming of the Bastille marks a pivotal moment in history, where citizens fought for their freedom and rights, igniting the flames of revolution. In contrast, the serene vineyards of Bordeaux represent the enduring cultural heritage of France, where tradition and craftsmanship in winemaking continue to thrive. As night falls, the Eiffel Tower stands tall, a beacon of light representing the heart of Paris and its endless charm. The rich tapestry of French cuisine captures the essence of culture and tradition, where every dish tells a story of passion and artistry. Before it was France, this land was called Gaul, inhabited by Celtic tribes, brave warriors led by leaders like Vercingetorix, who stood against the mighty Roman legions. But Julius Caesar's conquest in 51 BCE changed everything. Gaul became part of the Roman Empire, and the foundations of French culture began to form under Roman rule. With the integration into the empire, roads were built, cities flourished, and a mingling of cultures emerged as the people of Gaul adapted to their new lives under Roman governance. As Roman culture took root, the Gallic tribes began to embrace new customs from architecture to entertainment, creating a unique fusion of their ancient heritage and Roman innovations. Artisans thrived as they blended traditional Gallic artistry with Roman techniques, resulting in exquisite crafts that told the story of their evolving identity in this transformed land. The marketplace became a melting pot of traditions where Gallic and Roman flavors mingled, reflecting a society that was increasingly interconnected through trade and shared experiences. As Rome fell, Germanic tribes took over. Among them rose the Franks, led by Clovis III, who united the tribes and adopted Christianity, giving birth to the name France. Under Charlemagne, the Frankish Empire expanded, becoming the heart of medieval Europe and the first step toward the modern French state. Charlemagne, often called Charles the Great, was determined to unite all of Western Europe under his rule. His reign marked a renaissance of culture and learning, as he promoted education and the arts, transforming the empire into a center of knowledge. Under Charlemagne's leadership, the Carolingian Renaissance emerged, sparking a revival in literature, art, and education. This cultural blossoming set the foundations for a more unified European identity that would influence generations to come. In the year 800, Charlemagne was crowned Emperor of the Romans, a significant act that symbolized the alliance between the Church and his empire. This coronation not only reinforced his authority, but also laid the groundwork for future European monarchies. After Charlemagne's death, France splintered into feudal lands ruled by lords and dukes. The Capetian dynasty began with Hugh Capet establishing Paris as a royal center. Meanwhile, in 1066, the Norman Duke William invaded England, forever linking French and English history. As Paris flourished under its new royal lineage, its streets buzzed with commerce and culture, reflecting the importance of the Capetian dynasty. In the year 1066, the tides of history shifted dramatically when Duke William of Normandy launched an ambitious invasion of England, changing the course of both French and English heritage forever. The majesty of the Capetian court was marked by lavish banquets and displays of power that emphasized their new dominance in France. The Norman invasion reached its climax at the Battle of Hastings, where Duke William's strategic brilliance led to a decisive victory forever, intertwining the fates of England and France. France led several crusades to the Holy Land under King Louis IX, known as Saint Louis, marking a golden age defined by castles, Gothic cathedrals, and chivalric knights. Yet soon darkness fell over the land with famine, plague, and war. As the glory of the Crusades faded, the once vibrant fields turned barren, leading to starvation. The Black Death swept through the towns, leaving behind grief-stricken families and shattered communities. In the aftermath, survivors became weary wanderers enduring hardships on treacherous roads, while abandoned castles stood as haunting reminders of a lost era. Amidst the chaos, villagers sought solace in prayer, yearning for peace, while battles raged on the horizon as knights fought fiercely, dragging the realm deeper into turmoil. In the heart of despair, noble leaders gathered to strategize a plan for rebuilding their fractured society, while a resilient peasant girl symbolized the unwavering spirit of the common people clinging to hope amid devastation. Slowly, the scars of the past began to heal as life returned to the marketplace, and communities united around fires, sharing tales of resilience, envisioning a future filled with promise. A long and brutal conflict unfolded between France and England, giving rise to remarkable heroes like Joan of Arc, who inspired the French to victory. Her extraordinary courage transformed her into a saint and a lasting symbol of French identity. As Joan led her army into battle, the dawn of a new hope illuminated the skies, inspiring her troops with unwavering strength. Yet amidst the victories, other soldiers gathered around a campfire, their weary expressions revealing the heavy toll of war. Joan's journey took a tragic turn as she faced a trial, her spirit unbroken, even in the face of judgment. In a heartbreaking finale, she was martyred at the stake, leaving behind a legacy that would ignite the spirit of France for generations to come. Today, a magnificent monument stands in her honor, adorned with flowers and candles, signifying the love and respect the nation has for her. In classrooms across France, students delve into her story, inspired by a hero whose legacy continues to shape their identity. Inspired by Italy, France entered its own renaissance. Kings like Francis I brought artists such as Leonardo da Vinci to France. Castles along the Loire Valley, literature and art flourished, turning France into the cultural heart of Europe. Artists and writers thrived in this environment, collaborating and pushing boundaries, creating masterpieces that would resonate through time. The air was thick with creativity, as each stroke of the brush and every word penned contributed to a cultural movement that defined an era. The streets of Paris buzzed with life and art, as creativity seeped into every corner of the city. Each artist sought to capture the beauty of their surroundings, pushing the limits of imagination and laying the groundwork for future generations. In opulent settings, discussions of art and philosophy flowed freely among the elite, shaping the cultural landscape. The fusion of classical inspirations with innovative techniques gave rise to breathtaking works that would echo through history. Enter Louis XIV, the Sun King. He built Versailles, a symbol of royal power and absolute monarchy. Under his rule, France became the most powerful nation in Europe, but his wars and extravagance sowed seeds of discontent. As Louis XIV basked in glory, the opulence of Versailles masked growing unrest among the people. Nobles reveled in luxury, while whispers of discontent grew louder, hinting at the fractures in a kingdom built on excess. Amidst the lavish lifestyle, ordinary citizens faced harsh realities, struggling to survive while their king waged wars. The burdens of battle weighed heavily on the soldiers, revealing the toll of Louis XIV's ambitions. As discontent simmered, revolution began to brew in the hearts of the oppressed. In secretive meetings, revolutionaries plotted their uprising, igniting a spark that would challenge the very foundations of Louis XIV's reign. In the heart of grandeur, Louis XIV faced an unsettling solitude, the weight of his crown heavier than ever. Outside, the roar of the people grew louder as they marched toward Versailles, ready to confront the monarch who had taken so much from them. The call for change echoed through the streets as anger over inequality and tyranny ignited a revolution. The Bastille fell. The king met his fate, leading France to embrace the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. With the monarchy's end came a tumultuous era marked by chaos and relentless war. In the heart of the turmoil, a band of revolutionaries huddled around a flickering campfire, exchanging tales of courage and sacrifice, united by their shared dream of a new France. Outside, the streets became a battleground where hope and despair intertwined, with each clash echoing the cost of freedom. Among the chaos, a fearless young woman stood atop a barricade, her voice rising above the turmoil as she rallied her comrades to press onward in their fight for justice and equality. As Paris burned in the distance, the silhouettes of determined rebels emerged, embodying the unwavering spirit of a nation striving for a brighter future. Out of revolution rose a soldier, Napoleon Bonaparte. He crowned himself emperor and conquered most of Europe, spreading the French ideals of law and equality. But after his defeat at Waterloo, France fell into turmoil once again. The echoes of his reign faded, leaving France to reckon with the aftermath of lost dreams and shattered ideals. As the streets filled with uncertainty, the spirit of revolution sparked again, igniting debates and dissent among the populace. In the heart of Paris, the people rallied once more, driven by a hunger for change and a voice that could not be silenced. In secret corners and open squares, plans were laid for a future where freedom and equality would reign once again. News of the uprising spread like wildfire, stirring passion in the hearts of many. The barricades rose, fortifying their resolve as they stood united, ready to fight for a nation reborn. As cannons roared and gunfire echoed, the streets became a battleground for ideologies. Yet amidst the chaos, a glimmer of unity emerged as comrades shared what little they had bound by a collective dream of liberty. France experienced dramatic shifts between monarchy and republic, and during the reign of Napoleon III, the transformation of Paris into the City of Lights was monumental. However, his defeat in the Franco-Prussian War marked the end of an empire and heralded the rise of the Third Republic. As the remnants of Napoleon's empire crumbled, the streets of Paris echoed with the voices of its citizens eager for change. The proclamation of the Third Republic ignited a wave of enthusiasm, uniting the people in their quest for democracy and renewed identity. In the heart of Paris, cafes transformed into forums of debate where ideas flourished and political passions ignited. The fervor of democracy brought people together in rallies as citizens embraced their rights and responsibilities in shaping the future of their republic. Amidst the excitement of the new republic, diverse voices united in pursuit of social reforms and equality, marching through the streets with hope and determination. Each election brought vibrancy to the democratic process as citizens cast their votes, cherishing their newfound power to shape the nation. Trenches, mud, and endless suffering, France became the battlefield of World War I. Millions died, but France emerged victorious, scarred, yet proud. As the war raged on a vast field dotted with crosses marked the graves of fallen soldiers, a somber reminder of the sacrifices made. A group of weary soldiers marched together, their faces etched with determination and camaraderie, symbolizing hope amidst despair. In the aftermath, a bustling French town began to recover, with rebuilt homes and people returning to their daily lives, a testament to resilience. An elderly veteran sat on a park bench, watching children play, his expression a mix of pride and sorrow as he reflected on the past. A vibrant memorial ceremony filled the town square as people gathered around a statue honoring fallen soldiers, flags waving in the breeze. A young child placed flowers at the memorial, their innocent face reflecting hope for peace and remembrance of those who sacrificed their lives. In 1940, Hitler's army invaded France, leading to Paris's swift fall and the division of the nation. Yet heroes like Charles de Gaulle emerged to lead the Free French forces towards victory. By 1945, France had regained its freedom and was resolute in its mission to rebuild. As the war ended, the streets of Paris lay in ruins, but the spirit of the French people was unbroken. In parks and squares, men and women gathered, united by their vision of a restored France, determined to reclaim their identity and future. With each brick laid, the people of France began to rebuild their nation, fueled by a shared sense of purpose and hope. Laughter echoed through bustling markets as families reunited, embracing life anew, symbolizing the indomitable spirit of a country rising from the ashes. In the heart of Paris, children played joyfully in parks, their laughter a testament to the innocence and hope of a new generation. Nearby, an artist brought vibrancy back to the streets, creating murals that celebrated peace and unity, inspiring all who passed by. France rebuilt its cities and economy, becoming a founding member of the European Union. From fashion to film, France became a symbol of art and style once more. As artists flocked to Paris, the streets filled with color and inspiration, rekindling the spirit of creativity that had long defined French culture. The Cannes Film Festival emerged as a highlight, drawing talents from around the world and celebrating cinematic excellence. With its museums alive with both classic and contemporary art, France showcased its dual commitment to preserving history while embracing innovation. Young designers in Paris began to redefine fashion, blending tradition with new perspectives, making the city a hub of creativity. France's vineyards flourished, creating some of the finest wines known to connoisseurs, enriching the cultural tapestry of the nation. In the heart of Lyon, exquisite dining experiences celebrated the country's culinary heritage, drawing food lovers from across the globe. Today, France stands as a global leader in culture diplomacy and innovation, proud of its history, art, and revolutionary spirit. From Gaul to the global stage, France's journey is one of courage, creativity, and constant reinvention. As the sun rises over the picturesque landscape, it reflects the beauty of France's timeless natural heritage. In modern spaces, people collaborate, bridging gaps and building futures through dialogue and innovation. In the heart of Paris, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingles with laughter and conversation, capturing the vibrant social fabric of French life. Ancient monuments stand tall, whispering tales of a glorious past, intertwined with contemporary achievements. Within chic modern offices, bright minds collaborate to reshape the future of technology, reflecting France's commitment to innovation. Meanwhile, chefs pour their passion into culinary masterpieces, illustrating how tradition meets modernity on a plate. Empires rose and fell, kings ruled and lost their crowns, but France always found a way to rise again. Because France is not just a country, it's an idea of liberty, art, and resilience. This was the story of France, only on History Unlock. In the heart of the nation, vibrant cafes serve as gathering spots where ideas flourish and art comes alive. On the streets of Paris, creativity and passion intertwine, echoing the rich legacy of a country that thrives on resilience. Throughout history, the battlefields of France echo with tales of bravery and sacrifice, marking the resilience that built the nation. Today, the spirit of France continues to shine brightly as people gather to celebrate their heritage in joyous festivals. As the sun sets over the picturesque French countryside, vineyards and lavender fields symbolize the beauty and richness of the land. In every small bakery, the art of bread making continues to thrive, reflecting the dedication and passion that are hallmarks of French culture.